Now let's see this question. Study the following line graph and answer the questions given below. So this line graph is given and we are supposed to answer the questions. So the line graph might not be very clear here, but then wherever required I'll just explain you what it means, okay, what the data is. If the numbers are not clear, or if you are not able to relate which value is at a point, then I'll just read it out for you and I'll make it clear there. But in the exam it will be very clear given in a paper or on a screen. So for now let me interpret the data. So two-wheelers sold by 3 companies over the years are given here. So that is what is given, which means there are 3 companies, company A, company B and company C, and now these are the two-wheelers which are being sold in these years 2005 to 2011, which means every year how many two-wheelers each company is selling, and that is represented by the line graph. Now the triangles, they represent company A, and the squares, I'm not sure if you are able to see the triangles, squares and circles here, but then this is a triangle, this is a square and this is a circle, right? So the triangles represent the sales of company A, square represents sales of company B, and the circles represent sales of company C. Now they are given here. Now the sales are given in thousands, which means whatever number is here, let's say there is 30 here, it means that it is representing 30,000. okay, so these are given here, and now the question is like this: in how many years the two-wheelers sold by company C is more than the average annual two-wheelers sold by company C over the given years, which means we have to find out the total average of all the two-wheelers sold by company C annually, and then we have to find out how many years it outperformed the average, right? So I'll just tell you what it means. Now here if you see company C, it is represented by circle, right? So 60,000 two-wheelers are sold in 2005 by company C, and 90, which means 90,000 two-wheelers are sold in 2006 by company C. That is the meaning of it, right? So 60, 90, 120, 90, 60, 80 and 100. Now you have to find out average of all that, right? So what are the values here? The values here are 60, I'm just writing them down, 90, 120, 90, 60, 80, 100. So these are the values given here, okay, on this line graph which are having circles. Now how many values are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Therefore over 7 years it is given. So on average you are going to get that 85.7 thousand bikes are sold on average, right? Now they are asking in how many years the sales are more than this average by company C. Now if you see this, in 2005 it is 60 is less than this, and in 2006 it is 90 is greater, and then 120 is greater, and 90 is greater, and I guess 60 is less, 80 is less, and 100 is greater. Therefore overall in 4 years the values or the sales are more than the average sales, right? Okay. Now let's see this question. What is the difference between the average number of two-wheelers sold by 3 companies in 2011 and the average number of two-wheelers sold in 2006? So now we are supposed to find out what is the average number sold in 2011 and sold in 2006 by the 3 companies, and we have to find out the difference. Now let's see what is the average in the year 2011. So 2011 means these 3 numbers, right? The total sales by these 3 companies is 140k plus 110k plus 100k. Now the average is divided by 3. Now this one is going to be 350k by 3, right? And the average in 2006 is given by, in 2006 it is given by 90 plus 60 plus 40 divided by 3. So this is going to be 190k divided by 3. Now we are supposed to find out the difference between these two. The difference between these two is going to be 350k by 3 minus 190k by 3, so which is 160k by 3. Okay, that is the answer. Okay, now let's see this question. Average annual two-wheelers sold during the given period by company A is approximately what percent of the average annual two-wheelers sold by company B? So now they are asking, if you find out the average sales of A and average sales of B, then they are asking what percent of A is in B, right? What percent of A of B? So we have to find out A and B average sales, and then we have to write A by B into 100, right? Okay, so now let's try to find out the average sales by company A over all the years. Now by company A is represented by triangle, so the values are 30, 60, 40, 70, 100, 50 and 110. I will take all these numbers and I have to find the average. So A's average is going to be 30 plus 60 plus 40 plus 70 plus 100 plus 50 plus 110 divided by 7. Now this number is going to be 460 divided by 7. And now compute B's average. So B is represented by square. Now you can see squares here: 80, 40, 60, 60, 80, 100, 140, right? Therefore 80, 40, 60, 60, 80, 100, 140 divided by 7, right? So this one is going to be 560 divided by 7. Now they are asking, is approximately what percent? So A is approximately what percent of the average annual sold by B. So A is what percent of B? That is what is asked. Therefore you are supposed to write A by B into 100. A's average by B's average into 100. Now if I write this, it is going to be 460 by 7 divided by 560 by 7. Anyway, 7s are going to get cancelled out, that is why we are not computing here, right? Into 100. Now this number is going to be 82.14. So it is 82% approximately. According to the options, you can go with it. The exact number is 82.14. Now look at the options and go with it. So it is 82%. Okay. Now let's see this question. In which year the difference between the number of two-wheelers sold by company A and B is least? Now we are supposed to compare the difference between company A and B. Now A is represented by the triangle and B is represented by the square. So now we are supposed to see the difference between these two values in every year, and now we are supposed to give what is the minimum, right? So now here it is 80 and 30, therefore the difference is 50, right? And here the difference is triangle and square, right? 60 and 40, which means the difference is 20. And here the difference is 60 and 40, again 20. Here the difference is 10, 70 and 60, which means 10. And here the difference is 180 means 20. And here the difference is 50 and 100 means 50. And here the difference is 140 and 110 means 30, right? Now we want to find out, out of all this, which one is the minimum. So the minimum is 10, right? The answer is 10. So in which year they are asking, right? So this year corresponds to 2008. In 2008, the minimum is 10. And the next question is, what is the ratio between the total number of two-wheelers sold by company A to that of the company C in the given period? Now we are supposed to find out the total number of two-wheelers sold by company A and the total number of two-wheelers sold by company C, and we are supposed to find out the ratio. Now company A is represented by this triangle. Therefore 30 plus 60 plus 40 plus 70 plus 100 plus 50 plus 110. If we add them all up, we are going to get 460. 460k is the total number of two-wheelers sold by company A over all the years. And company C, if you look at it, the total number of sales by company C is, now company C is represented by this circle. So circle is here, 60 plus 90 plus 120 plus 90 plus 60 plus 80 plus 100. So this number is going to be 600k. Now the ratio is A is to C, that is what they are asked. I think A is to B they asked, right? So, A is to C only they have asked. Okay, so it is going to be A is to C is going to be 460K is to 600K. It is 23 is to 30. Okay.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So, first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into university is better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.